Have you ever sat down at a slot machine on a cruise or in Vegas thinking, hey, this one feels lucky? The lights are flashing, the machine sounds like it's celebrating every spin. Maybe you start with penny slots, but me, I like the dollar slots. You pull the lever over and over thinking the jackpot is just one spin away, and then suddenly the money's gone. And here's the truth. You didn't walk up to that machine with a strategy. The slot machine had a strategy. And a lot of businesses are built the exact same way. Too many niches, too many directions, too many offers. Pull the lever and hope something hits. And that's exactly how a lot of early stage businesses are built. Pull the lever and hope something hits. Today, we're going to fix that. Welcome to episode 3. Too many niches is like playing slots for sales. Welcome back to the Launchpad podcast. This series is for women with decades of professional experience who are now building businesses of their own and want to do it with structure, strategy, and a community that truly gets you. In the last 2 episodes, we talked about the pivot many accomplished women make when they decide to build something of their own and why visibility is not vanity, it's infrastructure. Today, we're talking about something that quietly stalls a lot of early stage ventures. Too many niches, too many loosely defined services, too many directions at once. When I work with experienced women business owners, I'm not evaluating creativity. I'm evaluating clarity and demand formulated inside a clearly defined business plan. A real business plan, not a list of services, not a collection of ideas, not everything you're capable of doing. Clarity, demand, structure. One of the fastest ways to stall your early stage venture is to launch multiple loosely defined services without proof the market wants them. You stay busy, you tweak messaging, and you adjust pricing. You explain your value repeatedly. Revenue fluctuates, nothing compounds, and that's not growth. That's dilution. If you're serious about building something sustainable, you start with validation. Before you decide what to build, you look for evidence that people are already paying for something adjacent to your expertise. Search behavior matters, spending patterns matter, competitor performance matters, prior paid engagements matter. Hope is not a strategy. Hope is a word you use like when you're craving an ice cream flavor and wondering if it's still in stock at Trader Joe's. Accomplished women do not build ventures on hope, they build on proof. Once you identify measurable demand, you tighten positioning around it. And this is where many founders weaken their leverage. They never define their who. You cannot clearly articulate who you serve, your offer will not resonate. When it does not resonate, it requires explanation. When it requires explanation, it requires persuasion. When it requires persuasion, it slows revenue. Not business owners, not consultants, not women in transition. Your who might be first time franchise owners in fast growing suburbs struggling to hire and retain staff, or nonprofit executive directors managing organizations under 1 million in annual revenue who need operational clarity before pursuing grants, or independent consultants under 2 years in business with strong expertise but no consistent client pipeline, or a local service provider generating under 500,000 in annual revenue who relies entirely on referrals and lacks a predictable visibility system. Those are defined segments. Each one has specific financial realities, specific constraints, specific urgency. And if you cannot describe the pressure your who is facing this quarter, your offer is still abstract. Abstract offers do not convert. A vetted offer to a defined who becomes powerful when it's structured inside a disciplined plan. Your business plan should clearly articulate the defined niche, the validated problem, the pain reliever, the precise solution and delivery model, the revenue structure, the visibility strategy. The pain reliever answers one essential question: what friction are you removing? Are you reducing uncertainty, raising or saving time, stabilizing revenue, eliminating operational confusion, accelerating client acquisition? If you can't clearly state the pain and the relief in plain language, your offer is still conceptual. Conceptual offers do not scale. Leverage happens when demand, who, problem, pain reliever, and revenue model align inside a structured plan. A business isn't a narrative. It is a structured exchange of value. You do not begin by expressing every dimension of who you are. You begin by solving one urgent problem for one clearly defined who in a market that has already proven it will pay for relief. Market research identifies opportunity. Competitive analysis identifies landscape. Defining your who identifies the buyer. The pain reliever defines the value. The business plan aligns all of it. When those elements are clear, marketing becomes amplification instead of persuasion. Sales become alignment instead of convincing. Revenue becomes intentional instead of unpredictable. Focusing now does not reduce your options later. It creates momentum and results. Momentum creates revenue. Revenue creates stability. Stability creates expansion capacity. That is how serious ventures are built. If you're serious about building something real, here's your next step. Sign up for the Launch 101 webinar. Inside that training, I walk you through the framework that takes you from scattered ideas to a structured business model for sustainability, momentum, and scale. You don't need more inspiration, you need a plan. Launch 101 will show you how to build one. You can sign up by using the link in the description. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about the next step in building your serious venture. One compelling problem-solving offer. The Launch VIP community insiders know this. Join the community. Register for the Launch 101 webinar. Both links are in the description. And follow me here so you get notified when we post another podcast. I'm Suzette. I see you, I support you, and I want you to be successful. And I'll see you on the inside. Take care.